All right, let's do this. Hey, everyone, welcome back to High Tea Hoops. This is Brian Bosche at the Duke of Hoops, and we also have Skylar Smith, the Duchess of Hoops today. And we are so excited to have our special guest, DeAndre Liggins, professional basketball player from the States. He just got signed by the London Lions in the British Basketball League. And DeAndre's played for Kentucky in college and the NBA with Oklahoma City, the Cavs, Bucks, and also in Europe, in Greece and Spain. So welcome, DeAndre. We're so excited to have you on.
Thanks a lot.
So to start off with, we just want to start with a little softball question here. What got you excited to play for the London Lions?
It's a great organization, really an upcoming organization. You know, they entered the Champions League, started playing European competition. So it's sort of like I love challenges, so it's like a challenge. So it's just like I'm up for the challenge, and I'm trying to really make British basketball sort of like eye-popping. You know, when some people speak of British basketball, it's like, oh, we know them now. Like, we know their league now, stuff like that. So I'm really interested to and excited to be able to join an organization.
Have you spent much time in London?
Put them on the map.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you spent much time in London before?
No, I've never been in London.
Wow.
You've never been?
On my way back from Greece, due to the COVID, I had a connection flight through the UK, but I never experienced. I just was at the airport.
Got it.
So it was like a coincidence.
Wow. Okay, so that's a good lead into my next question. So you've played all over the world. You've played in the US, obviously, Russia, Germany, Spain, Greece, and now the United Kingdom. So when you go to a new team and you join a new franchise, do you find that there's a big culture adjustment everywhere you go, or is basketball kind of basketball everywhere?
Basketball is kind of basketball to me. Like, wherever I go, I kind of try to make it like home. So it's just like I'm in Sioux Falls, South Dakota right now. So I'm from Chicago, but I'm just here working out. So it's like really pretty much nothing to do here. So it's just like, but I still make it like home for me and not be comfortable and stuff like that. So it's not really a big deal no matter where I go.
Yeah, South Dakota and London are a big difference.
Exactly.
Yeah. How have you seen the playing styles across the different leagues? Just like on-court culture.
I'm really kind of new to overseas. Like, I never had a full year overseas. That's why I just kind of wanted to get a full year under my belt and really make, not only to put London on the map, that's put me on the map, because I never really played a full season overseas and really established myself. So
yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And because we've seen, I think we both think the UK is kind of ripe for basketball. 66 million people, a ton of sports fans, but basketball is not, one of the top sports. So right. I think, the city of London will be represented in European basketball for the first time this century. So they haven't been in Europe, haven't played in European competitions. So the London Lions entering this Basketball Champions League qualification rounds is the first time London's going to be there in a while. What do you think it's really going to mean for you and the club and the city of London to kind of have some success there?
It's a big deal. For me, it's really big because I love playing against great competition. I played in the NBA, great competition. I played in Spain, one of the top leagues in the world. Mm-hmm. So it's really it's nothing new to me to play with high-level competition. So that's what I'm excited about, and that was part of my decision, and that's why I signed, because of that. So it's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Yeah, like you just said, you played in the NBA. You've played with some of the best players in the world. LeBron, KD, Giannis. You've been on teams with all of them, in locker rooms with all of them. What lessons did you take from those guys that you've applied to either your basketball game or your leadership style?
My basketball game is totally different from theirs, of course. I'm just a great role guy. You guys are superstars, of course, but we're going to talk about leadership. That's what I took from them. Very, very great leaders, very smart players. Besides their talents and they stardom, they very smart, very cerebral, and they great leaders, and they lead their team. So that's what I take from them, like LeBron, Giannis. They great leaders in the locker room.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, with seeing, this team has had a lot of success in the BBL with Justin Robinson as, the MVP, what do you kind of see your role at this stage of your career, kind of joining the Lions and joining the squad that they have already?
My role is just to do what I do. I'm a defensive player. Everybody know that, but I've been working hard this summer and scoring the ball, and I can pass. I can do a lot of things. I can play multiple positions. I can play point guard, small forward. I could play basically 1 through 3 and maybe some 4 if need be. So I'm just coming in to try to I'm just trying to snap my winning tradition, my competitive edge into the team and establish myself. And that's a big thing, to establish myself and try to. Them guys been there, they know how it is. To me, I'm kind of like a rookie overseas. So I haven't got my feet wet really for a whole year. So it's just like I would kind of learn from them guys too, as well as they learning from me. So, yeah,
that's great. Getting to know the Lions a little bit more of the past. Have you spoken to Vince McCauley yet? Have you gotten to know him at all?
Yeah, a little bit. Not like a long conversation, just piece by piece. But I'm sure I will get to know him well.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun intro to the league and to the team, because there's the fun team to follow. And the only team in London, which, brings me to my next question. What are you looking forward to in London? As a tourist, visiting, following, getting into the culture, what are some of the things that you're excited about for the city?
I think I'm a fashionable guy, so I think London fit my culture a little bit.
Yes.
And there's, what else? I think London is like kind of Americanized, and that's what I struggle with in other countries like Spain and Greece. That's going somewhere where I feel like I'm still in America, like in the U.S. still a little bit. So that was a big thing too, for part of my decision to make it. I wanted to go somewhere where it was like Americanized, where I feel like at home a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was a big deal for me also.
Are you going to start British Basketball League Fits? Do the walk-ins? Skylar, we got to cover this.
I love the walk-in fits. I would love to see you bring that to the BBL. I keep up with like Russell Westbrook's fits every time he walks into a game. I love it. I would love to see you bring some swag to the BBL.
Yeah, I would definitely do that. It will be by accident, but I would definitely do it.
Okay, we'll look out for it. We'll be paying attention to your fits and to your swag.
Well, the Americanized – go ahead.
It would be noticeable for sure what I wear.
Yeah, I know. As we're all Americans, and it's Americanized. At least they speak English. But this is a great transition. This is a great transition to our English slang game, Skylar, which you can intro here. But there are a lot of differences, and it does take a little getting used to the English culture.
All right. Okay.
Yep. So we're gonna finish up with a little game. So I've got a rapid fire UK slang game for you. So Brian and I have spent some significant time in the UK, and so while we were there, we had to kind of pick up some UK slang, kind of figure it out. And so that was a little bit of a learning curve for us. So to close it out, we're going to do this game, see where you're at with the UK slang. And then if you don't know a word, we'll teach you and help you out so that you're all prepped for when you go overseas on Thursday. So when I say a word, you just tell me what you think it means.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to start with a kind of easy one. What does telly mean?
Hotel.
No, it's a television.
No. Like here, they say, I'm going to the telly. That means going to the hotel.
Yep.
I've never heard that. What does lift mean?
You say what?
What does lift mean?
Lift? Like picking up stuff?
It's an elevator. So if someone says like, oh, they're in the lift, they're in the elevator.
I might struggle in London.
We're going to help you out.
These are the easy ones, DeAndre.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll teach you. What does knackered mean?
You say what?
Knackered.
I have no idea.
It means like really tired. If you say I'm knackered, I'm tired.
Oh, okay.
So when you get a good win.
What does chuffed mean?
Or when you get a good win, you can say, man, I'm knackered. Put it out on the floor.
Or when you get a good win, you can also say I'm chuffed. So what does I'm chuffed mean?
Tired.
It means happy. It means you're really happy.
Oh
Chuffed
my
is happy.
God. I should have been writing this down. Like, I should have
You should have been taking notes.
No, yeah, exactly.
We'll send you this over. Don't worry. I've got 3 more. So what does pang mean?
You say what?
Pang. P-E-N-G.
P-E-N-G. Pain. I have no idea.
It means like hot or attractive. So if you're like talking to like an English girl, you could say, "Oh, you're pang," or "That's a pang ting." It's like a hot girl.
Okay. At the same time, y'all teaching me something too. Y'all teaching me this. Right?
Yeah, we got you. Don't worry. What does gobsmacked mean?
Gobsmacked.
You said God smack?
Gobsmacked.
God. I don't know.
It means like you're like shocked or surprised.
Oh, okay. I got to get one right though, like one.
Okay, I've got one. Do you watch Love Island by chance?
Love Island. No.
Okay, I've got one last one for you. This is kind of a shout out to Love Island fans. What does muggy mean?
Muggy.
Yeah.
M-U-G-G-Y?
Yep.
Muggy. I mean, like, you hot?
Mm-mm. It means when like someone else is kind of like making you look like a fool. So it's like if your girlfriend was like talking to another guy right in front of you, that's muggy.
Muggy. Oh, okay.
Muggy.
Mugged him off. He's mugging me off.
Mhm.
Disrespectful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
So there actually are, it's, you know, they speak English and it's going to feel really Americanized probably, but there are a lot of differences that you're going to find. So it's
It'll
just
be
a little
fun.
taste.
Okay. At least it's better than Spain. They don't understand English or speak it.
Yeah.
So
That's tough.
Totally.
That's
We'll
tough.
send you over these notes.
Please.
You can study up on them.
Yeah, please do that.
One last question. Just leave British basketball fans, you know, what do you want them to know about your game, about coming into London? You know, leave the fans with something they can get excited for.
I mean, I play with full of energy. I mean, I'm kind of a quiet guy off the court and all that, but playing, I'm full of energy, a team guy. I got a winning culture. I play with a lot of great players, so it's just like I'm going to fit in tremendously, and I'm just excited to really put British basketball on the map.
All right, let's do it. Thanks, DeAndre. Really appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks,
Thank you.
DeAndre.
All right, thanks.